Watch me ball on it, yeah, yeah.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Western New York. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Big on the hole. Two.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on. Two.
Connor here from the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, hold on.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Easy.
Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Murray. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the air, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Murray looking to throw. He's got Harrison. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. They snap it to Murray. His running back catches it downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a James Conner touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Back to the air. Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on fourth down. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Murray setting up to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back to third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to their big gain downfield. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Searches from the pocket, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
They send him left out of the slot. Allen on third down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Escapes out to the left. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills trailing on the scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Middle. Look out.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. They'll go. Allen. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's one. Two.
Murray here on 1st down. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey. Sit. Two.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Green.
From the 21. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... Second half, we've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tight. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Alert! That's it.
Allen now on first down. Connection made to Shakir. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's it.
Second and 4. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got third down. Allen gonna throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. pioneer rookie from Michigan. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Finish.
From the 43. That pass is complete to McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. From the red zone now. Taken in by Harrison. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 34. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Able to find Jones. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks. He's on the move.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
4th down. Here's Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Omaha. Omaha. Omaha.
Kyler throwing here. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Bush. Hey, Omaha.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Connor runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a James Conner touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Look out.
Now a give to Cook, running left. This is ahead for about 5. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bills' ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Look out.
From the 29. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... That's complete inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.